Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Generic Football League. We are live here from the space station for our game of the week as the Eastern Stingers take on the Spaceport Rockets. We are here to close out week 4 with a battle for first place in Division 2. The 2-1 Stingers taking on the 2-1 Rockets. A win for one of these teams secures first place, and first place by themselves with a win here. What a way to end the week here at the space station as we are underway here. It'll be the Stingers starting on offense with a touchback. The Rockets, one of the new expansion teams here in the league. And they are off to a pretty decent start here in the first half of the season. We'll see if they can keep that going against the Eastern Stingers as we are set to be underway now. Here we go. First down, Stingers. They're going to start with the pass here, and it's swatted down, incomplete. Second and 10 here for the Stingers. Second down, Thomas going to give to, I think it's Kramer, and he's going to get nailed around the 20-yard line. So here we go, 3rd and 9 for the Stingers. And they're spreading out the receivers here. Thomas in the backfield by himself. 3rd down. Thomas in the pocket, looking, faces pressure, and he gets sacked. 4th down. Robbins with the sack. Fourth and 15, and the Stingers are forced to punt. Not what you want to see on the opening drive. And here's the punt. Fair catch is signaled, and we get about inside the 40 will be the Rockets. Here we go, first down for the Spaceport Rockets. First down here, they're going to come out looking for a pass, and no, it's a sack. McGowan gets sacked on first down. Now it's 2nd and 15. McGowan in shotgun. Bennett to his left. They're going to go pass again. McGowan faces pressure again, and down he goes. And we'll bring up 3rd and long for the Rockets. The defensive lines on both sides just getting through the O-line here at the start of this game. So now it'll be 3rd and 20 for the Rockets. 3rd down. McGowan in shotgun. McGowan looking, goes down the middle behind his receiver, incomplete. 4th down. And on 4th and 20, we'll see the punt unit for the Rockets. We'll see where they can get the Stingers to start. And here's the punt. And this one is going to go out of bounds, I believe, inside the 20. First and 10 for the Stingers. Thomas under center. Running down the play clock. They're going to go with a run game. And Kramer gets to about the 25 on the run. Second and 7 here for the Stingers. Thomas back under center. Sends the tight end in motion. Thomas drops back in the pocket, looking, fires right side. Pass broken up and incomplete. Third down. On 3rd and 7. Thomas will be under center. Thomas in the pocket, looks, floats it up right side, pass is caught, first down for the Stingers. First down here for the Eastern Stingers. First down. Receiver set in motion. Thomas back in the pocket. Thomas faces pressure and he gets hit. It'll be an incomplete pass. Second down for the Stingers. Second and 10. Thomas in shotgun. Thomas gonna go with a run play with Kramer, and Kramer gets to the 40. Third and 6 for the Stingers. Thomas will be under center, no one in the backfield. Receivers spread out. Thomas in the pocket, has time. Thomas looking, goes down towards the right side of the field. It's gone. Breaking through the secondary, tripped up at the 25. Big first down play for the Stingers. First and 10 for the Stingers. Thomas back in the pocket, has time, goes up right side, pass incomplete. Second and 10 here for the Stingers. Thomas back in the pocket, looking, goes up left side, and broken up. Had the first down, but he couldn't hang on. Third down. Here we go, 3rd and 10. Thomas in the pocket. Thomas down the middle. Pass is caught in the first down. First and 10 for the Eastern Stingers. Fullback set in motion. They're going to go with a run here to Kramer. Kramer has a big hole and almost gets the first down. Gets about 8 on the run. Second and 2 for the Eastern Stingers. Thomas in shotgun. He's got Kramer to the left. Thomas dropping back, fires left side, caught, and a touchdown for the Eastern Stingers. And the space station goes quiet as the Stingers are the first team on the board. Extra point attempt here. This one is up and good. Here we go. Set for kickoff. And here we go. Here's the kick. And here's the return here for the Rockets. And I don't think they got to the 20 there. I think they're just short. But now the Rockets, they've got to do something here on this drive. They're down by 7. First and 10 for the Spaceport Rockets. McGowan going to start under center. And they'll start with a run play with Bennett. Bennett breaking through the hole. And he might have gotten the first down on that run play. I believe, yes, they got the first down. So now first down for the Rockets. McGowan back under center. McGowan in the pocket. Facing some pressure. Let's go left side. Pass is caught. Runs back inside the first down marker. We'll see if they give him forward progress. I don't think they will. It should bring up second and short for the Rockets. So here on 2nd and 1. McGowan under center. They're going to toss it out here to Bennett. Bennett got some blocks. No, not the last one outside. 3rd down, Rockets. Third and 1. They're lining up tight here. And play action. McGowan keeps it. Fires left side. It's caught and a first down. Takes us to the end of the first quarter. Stingers lead 7-0. First and 10 Rockets here at the start of the second quarter. McGowan faces pressure in the pocket. Pass caught on the left side. They won't get much. Second and 8 here for the Rockets. McGowan in the pocket, faces pressure, and that ball will be incomplete. Third and 8 for the Rockets. McGowan drops back in the pocket. Lets it go. This one batted down. Incomplete. 4th down. Here we go. 4th and 8. Here's the punt unit. And this one sent up high. Fair catch signaled. And it will be marked inside the 10. What a punt. First and 10 Stingers. Backed up inside their own 10. Kramer stopped behind the line. Second and 10 here for the Stingers. Thomas in the pocket. Thomas floats it up left side. This one is going to be bobbled and incomplete. 3rd down. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Stingers. Thomas under center, no one in the backfield. Receivers spread out. They're down. Thomas in the pocket. Has time. Thomas fires right side. And they stop him. No. Breaks a tackle, but keeps going backwards. 4th down. Fourth and 9. The punt unit is on the field. And here's the punt. This one out of bounds. Just past midfield. First and 10 for the Rockets. Gowan gonna give to Bennett. Bennett won't get much, but I believe he gets forward progress. 2nd down. Second and 8 here for the Rockets. They're going to toss it out here to Bennett on the left side. Bennett trying to get to the 1st down, but he's stopped short. Third and 4 for the Rockets. Third down, McGowan. Shotgun, faces pressure in the pocket, gets rid of it left side, but not going to be caught. 4th down. Fourth and 4. Punt unit on the field. Here is the punt from the Rockets. This one will be returned here, and the Stingers just going to get past the 20. First and 10, Stingers. Thomas going to start under center. Thomas, play action. Down the middle, it's caught. And they get to the 25. Second and 7 here for the Stingers. Second down. Thomas, the pocket fires right side and broken up, incomplete. 3rd down, Stingers. Third and 7, Stingers. Thomas in the pocket. Thomas floats it up left side, down the sideline. It's caught. 1st down, Stingers. First and 10 here for the Eastern Stingers. They're going to toss it out here to Kramer, and he gets hit hard behind the line of scrimmage. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. It's 7-0 for the Stingers. Second and 13 for the Stingers here with 2 minutes to go. Receiver gets set in motion. Thomas Drops back in the pocket, faces pressure, gets rid of it left side. It's caught. First down. More spin move out of a tackle. And down inside the 25. First down for the Stingers. First down. And they give here to Kramer. And Kramer fighting for the first down. Second and 3 here for the Stingers. Kramer drops back in the pocket. Nope. Thomas, I should say, back in the pocket, fires left side, pass is caught, and that's a first down. First and 10 Stingers. Take it to the fullback. Go to Kramer with the run. And he's taken down short of the 5. And timeout taken by the Stingers with a minute to go. Second and 7 Stingers. They're going to go again with the run with Kramer. And Kramer breaking tackles into the end zone. Touchdown, Eastern Stingers. Here's the extra point attempt for the Stingers. And here's the extra point. This one up and good. Rockets down 14-0. And here's the kick and touchback Rockets. Here we go, first down for the Rockets. McGowan fires left side, pass. Incomplete. Second and 10 here for the Rockets. McGowan back in shotgun. McGowan fires left side, swatted down again. Third down Rockets. Third and 10 for the Rockets. Third down. Gowan in the pocket, looking, fires left side. It's caught and a first down. Rockets use their first timeout. 45 seconds to go. First down. McGowan in the pocket, flips it up down the middle, I should say, and they get another first down. Rockets use their second timeout. 40 seconds to go. First and 10 for the Rockets. Gowan in the pocket. Fires right side. Pass incomplete. Second and 10 here for the Rockets. Second down, McGowan. Faces pressure, drops back, fires it down the middle. It's caught. Not able to get the first. The Rockets will use their final timeout, but McGowan injured on the play. So now the backup going to have to come in to try and lead a drive before we go to halftime. It'll be Johnson quarterbacking now for the Rockets. 3rd and 5. Johnson drops back in the pocket. He has time and lets it go left side. It's caught. First down and more. Now they have to go quick. Under 20 seconds. Johnson. And spikes it with 14. And surprisingly are going to go ahead and call the field goal unit, but I think they just want to go ahead and take their points. The fans not happy with this decision. But the 45-yard attempt is good, and the Rockets are on the board. It'll be 14-3 with 11 seconds here in the first half. And here we go. Here's the kick. And return here for the Stingers. And we'll see if they can get a good return. They're going to get stopped just before the 30. First and 10 for the Stingers. They have 2 timeouts remaining, but with 7 seconds to go, I don't know if they can do anything. We'll see what they have in store. They're going to run it with Kramer. And Kramer hit hard. And that should send us to halftime. And that will send us to halftime. Stingers lead 14-3. Here we go. Set for kickoff to start the second half. It'll be the Rockets. Starting with the ball here. And they take a touchback. First down. And the Rockets going to start big with a first down play. First down here for the Rockets. Johnson still quarterbacking here for the Rockets. And they're going to go play action. Johnson running out right side. Fires right side. It's caught. First down. And more. Thompson down the right sideline. 1 tackle to beat. They drag him down. What a play. First and 10. And McGowan suffered the concussion. He'll be out for the rest of the game. Hopefully he'll be able to return next week. Johnson goes up left side, end zone, bobbled, incomplete. So now the Spaceport Rockets needing to rely on their backup quarterback here in Johnson to lead them to the win and first place in Division 2. Now Johnson, pocket starting to collapse, gets it out right side, caught, first down, more, trips up inside at the 10. Here we go, first and goal. They're going to toss it out to Bennett, and he's stuffed. Second and goal here for the Rockets. On second and goal. And they're going to run it back with Bennett. And Bennett gets him back to the 5. Third down. Third and goal for the Rockets. And play action, Johnson keeps it, fires, end zone, touchdown, Spaceport Rockets. Donaldson with the touchdown grab, and we have a one-score game. Extra point attempt here for the Rockets. And this one up and good. Here we go. Stingers will be getting the ball for the first time in the second half. Now they only lead by 4 points. We'll see what they can do. Here's the return. And they're going to get stopped just past the 25. First down here for the Stingers, and they're going to go run play with Kramer, and Kramer gets the first down. First down for the Stingers. They're going to go back to Kramer, and he gets stuffed at the 40. So now it'll be second down. We'll see what the Stingers have in store. On 2nd and 10. Thomas in the pocket, has some time. Thomas going deep shot, left side, one-on-one, incomplete. Third and 10 for the Stingers. Thomas in the pocket. Steps up, fires towards the left side, caught, and that's a first down. Stingers. First and 10 for the Stingers. They're going to run it here with Kramer. He gets good yards. Second and 9 here. Thomas in the pocket. Thomas fires right side. It's caught. And a first down, Stingers. First and 10. Thomas gonna run it here with Kramer. And Kramer gets to the 30. Second and 4. They're going to run it here again with Kramer, and Kramer fights for the first down. Here we go, first down. They're going to run it again with Kramer up the middle. And now the Stingers slowing the game down. They keep getting the first. Here we go. They're going to run it again. But this time not with Kramer, but it's a first down nonetheless. First and goal. They're going to run it once again. And that'll take us to the end of the third. 14-10, Stingers still lead. Second and goal. Tight end set in motion. And this time it's back to Kramer. And he's short. Gets to about the 2. It'll bring up third and goal. Third down, Stingers. And there they go, back to Kramer. Breaks a tackle, and they keep him short out of the end zone. Fourth and goal. They try the counter run. He spun out of the first tackle, but down at the 1 yard line. It'll be fourth and goal. And they will settle for a field goal here. And the field goal is good. 17-10, 4:21 to go. And here we go. Here's the kick. And return here for the Rockets. And break a tackle just past the 20, but not going to get much further. Here we go, first down now. Johnson fires right side. It's caught! He's on the breakaway! They're not gonna catch him! Goodbye! Touchdown! Spaceport Rockets! Shaw, 82, gets past his defender and then runs all the way to the end zone, and we're an extra point away from a tied ball game. "78-yard touchdown pass. And now to tie the game. And this one is up and good. It's 17 apiece. Here we go, set for kickoff. And touchback. Here we go, first down for the Stingers. Thomas will send a receiver in motion. Thomas gives it to the fullback. He gets stopped immediately. Second and 9. Thomas back in the pocket. Thomas lets it go left side. He's got a man open down the sideline. It's caught at a first down and more. First and 10. On first down, they go with a run to Kramer, and he gets stopped around their own 49. Second and 7. Second down, they go run with Kramer. And Kramer gets past midfield. It's now third down. Third down. On 3rd and 5, Thomas in the pocket. Thomas looks, goes deep shot left side. This one is caught! And they take it to the end zone! Garcia with the touchdown grab for the Stingers. "47-yard touchdown pass. And the Stingers back in the lead. Extra point attempt here. And this one is up and good. Here we go, set for kickoff. And the Rockets down by 7. Again, here's the return. And fumble! And the Stingers! They recover the fumble at the kickoff! That is not what you wanted to see if you're a fan of the Rockets. First down for the Stingers. They're going to go with the fullback run up the middle and gets good yards. Second and 3 here for the Stingers. Second down. They go Kramer, and he gets hit. Third down. And we go to the 2-minute warning. Third down, Stingers. The Rockets need a stop. 3rd and 3. And they go run here, and they get the first down. Stratton converts. And the Rockets take their first time out. Go, and they're going to run it again here with Kramer. Taken down at the line of scrimmage, 2nd down. And the Rockets use their second timeout. Second and 7. And they run it again with Kramer, and I think they stop him just short. It'll be should be 3rd down. And it will be 3rd and short. 3rd and inches. And no! The run cannot get him there. 4th down. And they're going to settle for a field goal here. .28-yard field goal attempt to go up by 2 possessions. They're going to run down the clock as well. They are making sure the Rockets don't have any time. And the field goal is good, 27-17. And here we go, set for kickoff, 55 seconds to go. And here's the kick and return here for the Rockets. And they're going to stop at the 25. First and 10 for the Rockets with 51 seconds to go. Johnson going to try and lead his team to a miracle. Johnson fires down towards the left side. It's caught. They get the first down. They got to go quick, though. First down. And spikes it with 37. Second and 10 for the Rockets. Johnson under center. Johnson looks, fires right side, and they can't get the first down. Third down for the Rockets. They need to try and get someone to get out of bounds. On third down, Johnson hit as he tried to throw. It's fourth down. Fourth and 5 for the Rockets. Fourth down, Johnson fires down the middle. It's caught. First down. And Johnson now injured on the play. The Rockets are going to have to call to the third stringer here. I believe this is the first time we will see a third-string quarterback enter a game here in the Generic Football League. So it'll be Gable quarterbacking here. It's first down Rockets. Gable floats it up left side. Pass is caught. And only a bruised quadricep for Johnson. But I don't think he'll be back for this game. And spikes it with 6. Here we go. Third down, Rockets with 6 seconds to go. Third down. Gable. Looking. Pressured. Sacked. And that is going to end the game. Our final from the space station. Eastern Stingers 27, Spaceport Rockets 17. And the Stingers will take first place in Division 2 all by themselves. And for the Rockets, they will be looking to bounce back next week, as they now have a 4-way tie for second place right now. Division 2 will currently have 4 teams with a 2-2 record and 1-1 in division play. For the Rockets being the only undefeated team in division play for Division 2. That is going to do it here for us. Week 4, or the Generic Football League gets closed. That means we will be at the halfway point of the season next week for Week 5. With that being said, that'll do it from the space station. Final score: Eastern Stingers 17, Spaceport Rockets 17. On behalf of the Generic Football League, I'm Cowboy Crab saying so long, everybody.